Hello, users, and welcome back to another episodic installment of Above It All, the YouTube series in which I talk about how great I am and how I'm smarter than everybody else. So, we have a hot scoop here. Nina Turner, the future Vice President of these United States, is taking a jab at Elizabeth Warren, and The Hill has like a little video here. I like to play these because they're just super monotone and they're kind of funny. But yeah, check it out.
A top advisor to Senator Bernie Sanders on Tuesday took a swipe at Senator Elizabeth Warren over the senator's affiliation with the Republican Party decades ago. The remark from Nina Turner, a former Ohio state senator and co-chairwoman for Sanders' presidential campaign, comes amid rising tensions between the two leading progressives in the Democratic primary race. Turner's comments came after Warren asserted during Tuesday night's Democratic presidential debate that she was the only candidate on stage to have defeated a Republican incumbent at any point in the past 30 years. That sparked a brief exchange with Sanders, who noted that he had defeated an incumbent Republican in 1990, the year he first won election to the House.
So the thing here that's really funny is, first of all, the debate thing, where it's like, oh, I only won in 30 years! Woo! Whoa! Like, that was the stupidest shit ever. Andrew Yang actually posted a tweet that I thought was pretty funny, where he's like, well, if Bernard won in November 1990, that would be 29 years and 2 months ago, which falls under the 30-year threshold. So, that was pretty good. Shoutouts to Yang there, even though you're still a fucking loser. Anyway, I love that whenever Warren does this weird, cringy attack, right, it's just like, oh, she just made a statement. She just made a statement. I mean, she just said something. And sure, it was untrue, and sure, it was, incendiary, but she just made a statement, And then, the follow-up is always like, oh, how dare you? And it's like, okay, first of all, it's obvious. Anyone can change. Change is good. If you were a Republican 30 years ago and now you're a relatively progressive senator now who's a Democrat, like, that's fine. That's good. Everyone should be evolving. Everyone should be changing. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody's ideology is set in stone. You have the ability to change yourself literally at any point, and that's good. However, why would Warren bring this up? One, when it's not true, and then two, when she knows that 30 years ago she was a Republican? Like, it's really strange. Like, the 30-year thing is just, like, a really strange, number to give. Like, you could have just said, 15 or 20 or something. Like, why say 30? Like, why make people go back and look at Bernard in 1990 being a socialist who is fucking slaying in Congress, and then you being a Republican lawyer that defends, Dow Chemical and is responsible for people getting sick in a roundabout way? Like, why would you, it's a little bizarre. It's a little bizarre. When she is clearly going for, I hate Trump, guys! Hey, guys! Do you hate Trump, too? Like, if she's going for that vote, why would she bring up that she used to be a Republican? I don't know. It's a little weird. She's clearly going for the resistance crowd. The resistance crowd hates Republicans more than, they just live, breathe, I hate Republicans. But they all, clearly they hate the left more than Republicans. This whole thing has made that clearer than clear could possibly be. But the story is really good just because, I love Nina Turner. She's a cool person. She said hi to me when I was at a Bernard event a few months, it was a while ago. I think it was in July of last year. I was at a Bernard event. She said hi to me. I was like, hi! And that was fun. Future Vice President of the United States, by the way. Now that Warren is kind of gonzo, I really, I've been saying this the whole time, is that Nina Turner is the vice presidential pick. Some people say Barbara Lee. Personally, I like her. She's okay. But Nina Turner's just got the energy. You know what I mean? She's got the energy. She's great at speaking. She's great at rallying people up. She's just a great person, honestly. But yeah, you should ask Warren that. But I know 30 years ago, she was a Republican. I mean, it's just, again, people can change, and that should be encouraged. But at the same time, Warren's the one who wants to do this time machine battle. Warren's the one that wants to go back 30 years. Again, it was bizarre. It was so bizarre. And, honestly, it's so bizarre to the point where I'm starting to think, is she doing this on purpose? Is she like sacrificing herself to unify and rally the troops behind Bernard? Because honestly, it's starting to feel like that. Because like everything her campaign has been doing has been objectively horrendous, and it's been bleeding her dry. So like it's bizarre to say 30 instead of like 25 or 20. Like it's just really strange. Um, but yeah, I mean, this stuff is really good. I hate Elizabeth Warren, honestly. I mean, unless, like, again, unless she comes out after the election, like, we have a year from now, we have President Bernard, Vice President Nina, and Warren's like, okay, well, I did all this thing to rally the troops. I was, going for the whole sacrificial thing. I'm inclined to believe it, because honestly, this shit's getting a little bit over the top, so I'm inclined to believe that. If she wants to use that as an excuse later, I'm down. I'm open to it. But either way, a little funny exchange, and a lot of people crying on Twitter about it. And if you're thinking about crying in my comment section, I suggest you don't do that.